We all have to travel on roads. In fact, the average driver travels 29 miles per day. But according to the Association for Safe International Road Travel, nearly 1.3 million people die on the roads every year, and between 20 to 50 million are injured. It is also estimated that each year, over 400,000 under 25-year-olds are killed, which equate to 1,000 a day. But before we begin, remember to like and subscribe to receive more videos just like this. So hang on to your seatbelts, it's gonna be a bumpy ride as we take a look at the 6 most dangerous roads in the world. Number 6. Dalton Highway, Alaska, United States. This long stretch of road goes through some of Alaska's most dangerous terrain. Spanning from Fairbanks to Deadhorse, this road is 666 kilometers long. It's almost like Satan himself designed it. The road goes past the Arctic Circle, which means that the area is extremely cold, making the road snowy and icy. Furthermore, there are long stretches of this highway that are dirt tracks, which can become very difficult to drive on and cause accidents. It was constructed in the 1970s as a supply road for the Alaskan pipeline. It now has between 160 and 250 trucks driving on it every day. These ice roads mean you need to have chains on your tires and drive a big vehicle, which is what the roads were designed for. This area is so remote and cold that there are even freaking polar bears that appear on the roads. Even when there are polar bears, they don't shut the roads down, so the drivers had better hope they don't break down, or they might just end up on the bears menu. Number 5. Passage du Gois, France. This road is the only road on our list that is so dangerous it actually disappears twice a day. Passage du Gois is a passage between the mainland of France and the island of Noirmoutier. The road is about 2.5 kilometers long and is only a few feet above the ground. What makes this road so dangerous to drive on is the high tide. Twice a day there is a high tide which covers the road, making it unsafe to drive on, and in many cases, can pull your car off the road. When the tide is low and the road is visible, it still can be unsafe to drive on as the road is often covered in seaweed, making the road extremely slippery. If you ever find yourself needing this road, you had better make sure you know what time the tide is high to avoid being swept away. Number 4. Stelvio Pass, Italy. Possibly the most scenic road on our list is also very dangerous. Built on the Alps mountain range, this extremely bendy road is filled with hairpin turns that, if you are travelling too fast, you are likely to cause a collision or cascade down the mountain. Furthermore, as this road is located in rocky mountains, it is often covered in snow and ice, increasing the risk of danger. To help minimise the risk of the road, it is usually only open during the summer months. Number 3. Eyre Highway, Australia. At first glance, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this road seems perfectly safe to drive on. It is well maintained, straight and flat, and there aren't any extreme weather conditions that affect the infrastructure. But appearances can be deceiving, and this road is in fact one of the more dangerous. The road is very long, connecting Western Australia to South Australia, and there isn't much change in scenery that help to stimulate the driver. This, unfortunately, makes the drivers very tired and often causes them to fall asleep at the wheel, causing accidents. Furthermore, the area is known for its wildlife, and all along the 17 hours it takes to get to the end and back, you will see signs reminding passengers about animals as they are often crossing over the road. The road area is so remote and desolate that it reminds you of a scene from a Mad Max film. To try to combat the inevitable fatigue, there has been a series of rest stops added along the road for drivers to pull into and take a break. In fact, some places have started to give free coffee to drivers in order to combat the numerous potential accidents. Number 2. Trans-Siberian Highway, Russia. This dangerous road goes 11,000 kilometers across Russia, facing some of the most hazardous conditions, from heavy snow, ice, muddy and broken roadways. Some of the highway has been paved, which has helped with the conditions, but the road is just too long to maintain, which is what makes it so potentially deadly. The road has even received the nickname Highway from Hell. Due to the snowy conditions, avalanches and landslides are common. The dramatic changes in temperature causes freeze-thaw weathering, which makes these areas near impossible to build roads. because as soon as you do, it's not long until they are turned into a crumbled mess. The conditions get so bad that people are forced to abandon their vehicles because they have sank deep into the mud. Number 1. Yungas Road, Bolivia. Just watching videos of people on this road is nail-biting stuff. Built into the side of a mountain, this road is only a few meters wide and just enough for a car to drive on. What is really insane about this is that many people use it every day, and there are even coaches full of tourists that go along this brutal road in both directions. When two vehicles meet, one has to reverse until they find a wide enough section that the other vehicle can get past. But this is very dangerous, and only the most experienced drivers should ever attempt this. There are no barriers on the edges of the road either, and if you go over the edge, it is a fatal fall. Many people have died on this road, which is how it's earned its nickname, Death Road. The amount of weight that the vehicles weigh are too much for its frail infrastructure. It is estimated that up to 300 people are killed every year on this trail. If all this wasn't enough, the area also has a very wet climate, which makes the roads very muddy and slippy and causes road slides that can make it impossible to continue. Furthermore, the visibility is very low in both summer and winter, due to the fog in winter and the dust in summer. So that was 6 most dangerous roads in the world. Which scared you the most? Would you travel on any of these roads? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're down there, why not leave us a like and subscribe to receive more videos like this? And we will see you next time.